Hello, I am Rishma Bhangar. Today we will discuss about the topic sulfonamide and sulfadrug. First, we have to see introduction. Okay, sulfonamide is the antibacterial agent and it was discovered by German physician and chemist Gerhard Domag in 1935. He declared that Prontosil was effective because of para-aminobenzene sulfanilamide. It is not effective because of azo group which taints the tissue. This leads to the conclusion that sulfanilamide is responsible for the antibacterial activity. See the structure of sulfanilamide, in which two functional groups, first one is mine and second one is sulfonamide. It was easy and cheap to prepare sulfonamides. A large number of sulfonamide are synthesized. Then we have to see classification. Chemotherapeutic agent that contain sulfamyl group means SO2 NH2. It can be placed into two groups. Okay, what is the two groups? Which is first one is synthetic antibacterial sulfonamide, which are called as sulfadrug, and second one is non-antibacterial sulfonamide. Non-antibacterial sulfonamide having examples diuretic and hypoglycemic agent. In that first one, synthetic antibacterial sulfonamide, it can be again grouped as first one is sulfanilamide. It is aniline substituted derivative, example sulfadiazine or sulfaguanidine. Second one is product that produces sulfonamide, example sulfasalazine. And third one is non-anilide means non-aniline substituted sulfonamides, and example is mefenide. Is the classification of synthetic antibacterial sulfonamide. Then second one is chemical classification. In that it is classified into three groups. First one is N1 substituted sulfonamide. Second one is N4 substituted sulfonamide, and third one is sulfonamides with both N1 and N4 substituent. In that first N1 substituted sulfonamide, it is again divided into two groups. First one is with O cyclic substituent, sulfonamide having O cyclic substituent. In that example sulfacetamide and sulfaguanidine. And second with heterocyclic substituent means sulfonamide having heterocyclic substituent. Example is sulfadiazine, sulfamethoxazole, sulfamethoxine, and sulfamethoxypyridazine. Is the classification of N1 substituted sulfonamide. Then N4 substituted sulfonamide having example sulfasalazine, and third sulfonamide with both N1 and N4 substituent having example succinyl sulfathiazole. These are the chemical classification of sulfonamide. Then third classification based on absorption and half-life. Sulfonamide are classified on the basis of absorption and their half-life. In that first one is on the basis of absorption. Okay, in that sulfonamide which are poorly absorbed orally and are used for intestinal infections. Okay. Then second, on the basis of duration of action, the sulfonamide are classified into four groups. In that first, short acting sulfonamide. Second, medium acting sulfonamide, third long acting sulfonamide, and fourth ultra long acting sulfonamide. In that first short acting sulfonamide, it is again divided into two. First one is poorly absorbed and locally acting. In that example, sulfaguanidine, thionyl sulfathiazole, succinil sulfathiazole. And second one is absorbed and excreted rapidly. In that example, sulfamethoxazole, sulfadiazine, and sulfacetamide. Okay, second classification is medium acting sulfonamide. It having plasma half-life period between 10 to 24 10 to 24 hours. Example, sulfamethoxazole, sulfadiazine. And third one is long acting sulfonamide having half-life 24 hours, having example sulfadiamethoxine and sulfamethoxypyridazine. And last one is ultra long acting sulfonamide having half-life period 150 hour, 450 hour, 465 hours respectively. In that example, sulfamethoxine, sulfamethoxypyrazine. Is the classification depends upon duration of action. And last one, classification depends upon their therapeutic uses. In that first, sulfonamide are used for systemic infections. And second one is sulfonamide are used for local infections. In sulfonamides for systemic infections again classified into three groups. First one is those used in urinary tract infection, those used in respiratory tract infection, and third one is those used in meningeal infection. Second, sulfonamide are used for local infection. It is also divided into three groups. First, those used for intestinal infection. Second, those used for ophthalmic infection. And third, those used in burn therapy. These are the four types of classification of sulfonamide in different ways. Then we see the chemistry and nomenclature of sulfa drug. How to give the name for sulfa drug and what is the functional groups in sulfa drug. The term sulfa drug or sulfonamide has used for antimicrobial agents. Sulfonamide from one of the dye called frontosyl. It having two functional groups. One is amine and second is sulfonamide. In sulfa drug, two functional groups are present. One is amine and second one is sulfonamide. Carboxylic, how to naming of sulfa drug. Carboxylic acid, sulfonic acid and their derivatives gives more preference than the amine and their derivatives. So we start naming from sulfonic functional group. We start that carbon as first, then second, then third, and amine carbon has fourth number. In this way we can give the name. So what is the name of sulfa drug? That is 4-aminobenzene sulfonamide or para-aminobenzene sulfonamide. What is the name? N4-aminobenzyl sulfonamide, or also we can say para-aminobenzyl sulfonamide, because NH2 group present at para position. Okay, in sulfonamide structure there are two amine groups, one NH2 present at sulfonamide bonding and other is attached to the fourth position of benzene ring. One of the important functional group is sulfonamide and having pKa 10.6, so it acts as weakly acidic. Sulfonamide, in which one hydrogen atom of sulfamyl group is replaced by ferrous substituent and the other hydrogen atom is acidic to form stable salt. The nitrogen of sulfamyl group is called N1 nitrogen and nitrogen at C4 is called N4 nitrogen. Hence, the substituent present at N1 and N4 nitrogen are called N1 substituent and N4 substituent respectively. See the reaction when R group is removed, N on N gets negative charge, and because of negative charge there is resonance. Therefore, the minus charge on nitrogen atom is normally not stable, but in sulfonamide it is stabilized by resonance. The pK of sulfonilamide is 10.4. At urine pH, sulfonilamide is slightly soluble in water and in unionized form. The different electron withdrawing substituents are acetyl, guanidine or heterocyclic compound. Due to this, the drugs are about 50% ionized at urine pH and antibacterial activity is increased. These drugs can penetrate bacteria cell wall in unionized form, and after penetration they get ionized and acts as antibacterial. So, the structure of sulfanilamide closely resembles para-aminobenzoic acid, a growth factor for bacteria. Thus, sulfonamide are inhibitors of PABA and so prevent normal utilization of PABA for synthesis of folic acid. Free amino group is essential for antibacterial activity. Hence, N4 substances which are not removed will result in loss of activity and sulfur drug. These are all about the nomenclature and chemistry of sulfur drug. Then next point is physical properties of sulfur drug. Color is white or yellowish white. Nature is the crystalline powder. Odor is odorless and solubility is slightly soluble in water, soluble in an alkali hydroxide solution and dilute mineral acid. And tasteless example sulfadiazine, sulfaguanidine or sulfadimethoxine are the tasteless. Then acidic and saline taste having example sulfacetamide, slightly bitter taste having example ethyl sulfathiazole, succinyl sulfathiazole and sulfamethoxypyridazine, and bitter taste having example sulfamethoxazole. Stability and storage of the sulfur drug is it is stored in tightly closed light resistant container. Okay. Next part we will see in the next lecture. Thank you.